Hello everyone, so glad you're here today. I have another dream to share with you, and this one's kind of fun. It's a little different. It's an earthquake dream that I had August 21st, 2016, and the date's important, but we'll get to that at the end, so let's get started. Okay. I dreamt that I was on a road and it kind of curves to the right, like a crescent, like a arc, and all of a sudden, cracks in the ground. It starts to give away. I feel like I'm sliding down the hill, and it's horrible, and I'm upset. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm in this huge earthquake, and it was just devastating. It feels like a coastal area, and I have poles. Light poles on this side and fencing, and I can see rocks and grass from the mountain that I'm on, and water on my right side, like some body of water, ocean or something. And I wake up and I'm still inside my dream. I'm still dreaming. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I dreamt of an earthquake. It's so crazy. Okay, so I go on with my day. Take a shower, I get dressed, and I'm wearing heavy clothes, long sleeve. Well, there's an earthquake for you. Oh gosh, a 3.5 earthquake just happened in California. I'll leave it in the video. Anyway, I couldn't have planned that. Anyway, so I get dressed and I'm wearing heavy clothes, which where I live now, it would be way too hot. But I'm wearing like a chocolate wool, brown skirt that's lined, and I have my purse, a satchel, over my shoulder. And I go to a beauty parlor, and it's like, it's wood lined inside, like wood paneling. So wood again. If anybody has an idea why I keep dreaming about wood inside, like a cabin, like I don't know. But I think it's interesting. I keep dreaming of these wood paneled rooms. Anyway, so I see the back of my head, and I'm like getting, my nail center or something. And I'm telling them about my earthquake dream. Now, the beauticians, I see them all sitting there, and I want to say they remind me of birds, because they were real quiet and listened intently. But what really reminded me is they had coloring. Their faces were same and fine, and, they had, faces, smile, and nose and everything, but their eye makeup was very unusual. It was black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, top and bottom lid, long, extra long eyelashes, and it was fuchsia pink on the lid itself, in the middle. So every time they blinked, it would flash this fuchsia pink. So it was like dark, because when their eyes are up, their eyes are just this black circles, like raccoons. But then when they closed their eyes, it would be pink flashes. So I thought that was really interesting. And then I see myself, I stand up and I thank them and I leave, and I can even see, like, when I opened the door, because it's such a dark room, I can see the light. Sorry, too much TMI. So I'm walking out, and I get into a car and drive away, and I'm just tooting along, getting on with my life, and I'm on this road, and all of a sudden I see in front of my car a huge crack open up in the center of the road, and starts to give away. The crack starts to fall away, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then all of a sudden everything's waving, it's rolling. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in an earthquake. And I'm freaking out, and I feel myself kind of sliding to the right while I'm in my car. So I'm holding onto the steering wheel, because, what else? And I'm holding on, and I'm like white knuckling it, like I'm clenching my hands. And I look to my left, and I see this silver pole sticking out. So something must have fallen, like a pole or a radio tower. I don't know. Maybe a radio tower. Yep. So it fell out, and I just see all the metal. And out of the driver's side window, I jump through it, grab onto the pole, and I'm out of the car. And I'm holding on, I'm crying, I haven't stopped crying. And I look to the right, and I see my little burgundy car. Reminds me of my old car years ago. And it's sliding down the hill. I'm just crying. And then I get this thought. I thought, my purse is inside the car with my cell phone, and I have no way to let anybody know that I'm okay. Which is so odd, but that's what I thought. And I'm looking at, then my eyes go up from the car to the beach and the coastline at the bottom, water, and then I go up, and I'm looking at the clouds. And now in the clouds, I'm still hanging on. I see this this writing in the clouds, and it's white, the same as the clouds, so it's hard to see it all, but I see a K, and the lettering, you can change the font, and the font can also be, an indicator of place. So I see this font, and it has this interesting font, and the K, but I don't know the name, and I don't know, it's not English. I know it's not English, and I hear Germany. I heard Germany, and then I see under it 10.0, and I thought, wow. In my dream, I thought, wow, big earthquake. And I woke up, and so now I'm actually awake, and I thought, I had a dream within a dream. That's crazy. Wow, okay. Wake up, run to tell my husband, told him the dream. He's like, yeah, okay. And I offered to make pancakes and breakfast for him and my daughter, and I'm in the kitchen, and I turn on the computer, and I said, I'll listen to Dutchsinse. He's got earthquake, and he does the analysis of all the different earthquakes throughout the globe. And I thought, I just had an earthquake dream, so let's listen to Dutch. And I look, and he has it says something about Germany and preparedness, and I thought, oh my gosh. And I told my husband, I said, look, he's got a video about Germany. And I was like, okay. So I listened to the video, and he's talking about some sort of report that was out about this earthquake awareness or disaster, awareness, and in Germany. So I dreamt of a German town, I think it's a German town, with a K, started with a K, and it's near the coast, and it is a huge earthquake, and 10.0. Now, I don't know if it's a 10.0 earthquake, but it's supposed to be a 10 day, they were saying have 10 days of ration. So that's what the video talks about. So I don't know if I'm thinking of the 10-day ration or a 10.0 earthquake, but I just saw 10.0 in the sky. So any thoughts, please leave them below. And I want to leave you with a verse from Psalms 46:2. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth gives away, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea. So I thought that was quite comforting that he's telling us not to fear. But anyway, please don't stop fighting, because Jesus is fighting for you, and he loves you, and so do I. Go to God. Always look up. And I hope to see you in the air or in heaven. Amen.